Friends, welcome to our video on YAML. Today we will dive into what YAML is, why it is used, and explore some real world example. So without wasting time, let's get started. So let's first understand what YAML stands for. YAML stands for Yet Another Markup Language. Okay, so basically, YAML is a human readable data serialization format. Unlike XML or JSON, YAML is designed to be easy for human to read and write. Let's check out one example of YAML. So on the right hand side, you can see a YAML code has been written. So you can see that it is so much clean, right? Unlike in comparison to XML or JSON, it is much cleaner and shorter, and anyone can read it easily. So friends, why do we use YAML? Okay, it's a basic question that comes to our mind. Then why we have XML, JSON? So why we are using YAML, right? So its key advantages are the readability and the simplicity. YAML has the minimal syntax that make it easy for developers and system administrators to manage and understand the configuration files. So as you can see in the in the blue screenshots, I have compared YAML with XML and JSON. So you can see that XML is having those tags kind of things. Okay, JSON also having the curly braces and brackets, right? But in YAML, we don't have nothing of them. So it's much easier and readable and understandable by any developer or any person who are reading it at first time. Okay. So when we are defining a configuration files and any other files, right? So it comes very handy. So we can design it in YAML format. Now takes some examples where YAML is used. However, YAML is used in everywhere. Below are some examples. In Kubernetes, we are using YAML for the configuration level. Okay, for writing our configuration files and other files as well. We are using YAML in Docker as well. So to make any file, okay, Docker compose file, we are using it. Okay, any other Docker related file, we are also using it. We are using YAML in Ansible as well to write our playbooks and to execute our playbooks, right? So YAML is almost usable in everywhere. In Java application, we have used YAML for our configuration files. Let's suppose application properties dot YAML we have used. Okay, so the YAML is used everywhere. So as per the example, you can see in Kubernetes, YAML is used for defining the configuration like development and services, right? In Docker, YAML is used to define multi-container applications, other normal compose files like that. In Ansible, you can see that YAML is used for playbook that automates tasks across your infrastructure. Okay, so I hope you get the point, right? YAML is used everywhere. Now we have checked the user cases where the YAML is used. Now let's deep dive on the YAML syntax. Okay, so in the blue screenshot, it is very much clear. I have I have provided the more information on the YAML syntax. So for comments, we use the hashtags Like we are using the same kind of things in many other languages as well for commenting the thing. Okay. Then we have a main entity, right? Here in the example, person is the main entity. Okay. After the main entity, we have some key pair values, just like name having that is name is the key, and it is paired with John Doe. You can see that it's some kind like of JSON, but we don't use the double quotes right here to bind up these strings like that. We are simply making a key, then pairing with name. Secondly, the same, we have the age is the key, and 30 is the pair value of age. Okay. Next, you can see the address. Okay. Address is the key. Okay. But however, it has nested 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 structure, you can say. Okay. So address is the main key, but however, inside address we have nested structure of the key pairs. Okay, key value pairs, you can say. Just like address is the main structure, then the key the pay you can see the value pair of address is another nested structure, right? Street is the key, then the you can say any street name. Okay, city, zip code, all this is the nested structures. Okay. Next, we can see how we are defining the list. Okay, in YAML. So the hobby is the key, but however the value pairs are in the list. So lists are always defined with the dash. Okay. Next, we have multi-line string. So bio is the key. Okay, we have used the pipe sign to multi-line string. So the pipe sign will provide that all three different lines in a single line. Okay, that is how we are using multi-line string in YAML. I hope it's much clear on that. Okay, if you have any question, just leave it in the comment, and I will try to provide the answer. So now we have the explanation of the YAML syntax. Let's summarize up this syntax. Okay, so we have seen the comments. Comment provide the context that can be ignored by the parser when we are running the YAML script. Okay, so keys and value pairs represent the data with the key and value pairs, right? We have seen like address is having the key, street name, that all kind of system. Nested structure organize related data into a hierarchical format that we have shown in the address, right? Address is the main key, then another we have inside that we have another nested group, that is street, zip code, city, like that. Okay. List store multiple item under a single key, just like we have seen the hobby, right? And each item is predicted by the dash sign. It's a multi-line string. We ha- we have a multi-line string to write down the multiple lines, okay, in a single string here. Okay, so we have used the pipe sign to include multiple line of text prevising the line breaks. So by using the pipe, it will provide the output in a single line. It will not break the lines to another lines. Till now you are very much familiar with the syntax and the user cases where we are using the YAML. Okay, so now we will create a real world example uh, YAML file. Okay, so let's write
a real world example for in the YAML. Okay. So in this example, we are going to write a Ansible playbook that will automate install our web servers. Okay. So let's get started. I'm using VS Code editor. You can use any kind of editor that you love. Okay. Now we are having tasks. Tasks are the nested things. Okay. So we are using this kind of approach. Nginx. Okay. So Nginx state is present. Okay. Now I have second task, that is start and Nginx server. Okay. So for starting, we are using service module. S- State is started and then enable. Yes. So friends, we have created a YAML to install our Nginx node, okay, on our targeted nodes. Nginx server on our targeted nodes. So you can see it's very much clear and it's very much readable also. So if you are familiar with Ansible, then you can figure out that web server are nothing. These are the entries written in the inventory files of our targeted nodes. So friends, we are at our Ansible master node. Okay. So I have already created Nginx playbook. So let's run it. Ansible playbook minus I inventory Nginx. So friends, here I have created Nginx playbook that we have seen earlier. So now I have run this with the following command: Ansible playbook minus I for my inventory file and the playbook name. So it's checking the web server's host and installing Nginx. Uh, it will take some time. So till then I'm pausing the video. I'm back. As you can see, the Nginx has been installed successfully, okay, on the web server host 1. We have successfully installed Nginx server on our web servers. Okay, so that's all for our introduction to YAML codes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell icon. If you have any suggestion or question, just leave them below. Thanks for watching.